Servers over here. Everyone's eyeing this food and looking for a bite.
This is our Betty burger. This is a burger I would eat every day of the week. Blue cheese, caramelized onions, and bacon. I'm a big burger fan, so that's the signature burger here at Hungry Betty's.
All right, now I have to ask.
Yes.
Hungry Betty's. Who is Betty and why is she so hungry?
Well, I am Betty. Yes. It's a nickname that my husband has given to me. He says he only calls me that when he's mad at me, but that is not true. He's always just called me Betty, like a Sheila, a Betty, a pretty girl, I guess.
Of course, a pretty girl.
Well, thank you, Robert. But it was the first name that came to my mind, and then I changed my mind to something else, and I ended up coming back to it.
So. Well, it's wonderful. I mean, it fits. People certainly talk about the name and the logo. I mean,
well, I wanted it to be fun. I wanted it to be fun and different and a little contemporary. And the logo says fun.
The logo certainly shouts it out, doesn't it?
It does. Absolutely.
We're going to take a look at the logo later on.
Great.
Beautiful. We're going to try that burger. What do we have next? Lizette coming in on us.
Okay, this is our Mile High meatloaf.
Oh boy.
As you can see, it is mile high.
Wow.
We have sourdough bread on the bottom, mashed potatoes, bacon wrapped meatloaf, mushroom gravy, and onion rings on top.
Wrapped in bacon. Meatloaf wrapped in bacon.
More comfort food.
I can't let that go by, I tell you. I don't know. What are the hours for lunch?
We're open every day at 11:30.
I'll be here at 11:29.
Wonderful.
Look at this meatloaf. That looks like that's going to last you until dinner time and beyond.
Absolutely.
On that one.
Yep. It's definitely bang for your buck. So.
Wonderful. Boy, I tell you, that has some great flavor. The bacon really adds to it. And the mashed potatoes. Oh, I'll see the next dish. I'm going to take another bite.
Dessert?
What do we have next? We're going to do a dessert again. Holy cow. I remember this one. Everyone says, whoopee.
Here's our whoopie pie a la mode. It's a little melted, but it's a traditional, old-fashioned, yummy whoopie pie with ice cream, caramel sauce.
What kind of ice cream we have there?
Vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream?
Yeah, you know what I will have.
Caramel sauce. There we go. Now I got to go, and she's in.
I have a sweet tooth.
Hungry Betty can't stay away from the sweets. That's what we learned out of this, right?
That's a problem.
Wow. That is very, believe it or not, it's very light, very moist. Great texture. I love this ice cream. What else can we say about it?
Well, we have a lot more desserts on our menu. We make our homemade bread pudding. We make it here different every week. And we have a great kids menu for the kids.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, we saw
with a great brownie sundae for the kids for dessert. So
piled high.
Piled high.
Keeping them smiling.
Absolutely. Yep.
Well, we might have to come back and do another show apparently because we haven't gotten all the food here. So we might have to come back and just eat here.
Welcome anytime.
More. Patty, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You know, we'll try to take another spin around. We'll see what else is cooking in the kitchen over here. And I just have to tell you, it's been so nice being here with Patty. It's been graciousness, the hospitality we had here. And it was a very busy day for her. She was running around. And we appreciate you taking the time to do it. Yeah. Come on down and see Hungry Betty's. Thanks, everybody. Excellent.
Okay.
All right, we're back here in the kitchen at Hungry Betty's. We just had some of the food out there, and now we're with Bill Glidden, the chef at Hungry Betty's, who created some of these dishes, along with Patty, and who's standing right beside us here, making sure everything goes well. Bill, how you doing?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. Yeah, my pleasure. You know, how long have you been here? Since day one?
Since day one we've been here. Actually, 3 months before day one.
Day minus, yeah.
Did a lot of reconstructing into the place and you know, rebuilding and get the place to where it's at now.
Yeah, I think Patty was saying everybody was involved in putting the restaurant together, and I have heard her reference you as her second husband a couple of times here. So
well, my other wife better not know that.
Better not hear that one. Yeah. The work husband, right?
That's it. That's it.
We have to be in concert together to put out a good product. So I know that Bill is going to create something for us right here. Is it something on the menu, or are we going off the menu? Or?
No, we're going on the menu. We have two of our good selling dishes here. One is called the chicken fig, and one is a chicken cabela. And
chicken fig.
I'll go through them step by step as I do them. Is that
Absolutely,
good?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
He's got a beautiful spot back here. This
There
is
we
some
go.
good room for a kitchen. I like this.
Yeah, it's a beautiful space in here. That's the one thing I wanted. Patty was trying to push me out of to make my kitchen smaller, so I'm trying to make it bigger.
Right.
So it's an ongoing battle.
It's always a battle. That's right. Now you floured some chicken?
Okay, what we did is we floured an 8-ounce chicken breast for the chicken fig, and we are flouring little chicken tenderloins here for the chicken cabella.
The cabella. We've got
What we do is to get that heated up there a little bit, get that going. Usually I'm not shy, but today I don't know what it is.
That's all right. It's on camera. We're here to relax and just have a good time. You know, I mean, it's what's cooking in Marblehead, and this is what is cooking in Marblehead. Seriously, you know, these are some of the people that are involved in these restaurants that behind the scenes. Some of you may know them, some not, but that's why we're here to show them to you, and they can come in and say hello and peek through the doors and have some fun.
That's it. That's what we like to do here. We like to be busy all the time, and right now we're busy all the time.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, as being a newly opened restaurant. So
yeah, it's excellent, and we have a lot of members that come over from our seasonal place also.
Over at the Dolphin.
You know, it's a huge support for us here.
Right. Yeah.
And a lot of the guys that worked over there are now here with us.
Right.
So we're going to interchange on both places.
That's good. You
which
keep
is good
people
for the
employed
staff.
all year long, and
Yeah.
it's a wonderful thing. All right, we've got things heating
All
up
right,
here.
the chicken cabella, everything's heating up right now. Pan's getting nice and hot. What we do is we just sear up the chicken a little bit. What we like to put in here is some nice prosciutto.
Little prosciutto.
Little prosciutto.
That
Little
prosciutto da
sauteed
Parma.
mushrooms.
Not only do we get one dish, but it looks like we're getting two dishes.
Here we go.
We get more than you bargained for here at Hungry Betty's.
Get a little caramelized onions in here. And the chicken fig. We'll get nice dried figs in there. We like to get the flavors from our caramelized onions and the figs right into the dish before we deglaze that. Our chicken cabella. Add a little bit of
What are we throwing in? A little garlic?
little garlic, little salt and pepper in both our dishes. Once we get this up and rolling, we add a little spinach into this one here.
Nice.
And we're going to
fresh
deglaze it with a little Chardonnay. There we go. There we go, our chicken fig. We just deglaze with house white wine. Whoa,
Good. Yeah.
that's all right there.
Looks like he's busy jamming on a Saturday night here. Making it. Well,
Once we render our prosciutto in there with our mushrooms and spinach, then we will add our heavy cream and let this reduce. This is one of our best selling saute dishes on the menu right there.
yep.
And this is more of a dinner, what we do with this here. As this is reducing, then we make some squid shallot butter. Put a little shallot butter in there to
Herbs. Yep. All right. So we've
thicken
got
it up.
a lot going in on the pan there. It seems like a lot of flavors happening in these
Yeah.
dishes.
Thank God we have this 10-burner saute range
I was
here
going to mention
because
that. That's right. Yeah, I mean, this is a wide open kitchen, which is nice. I know that's a complaint sometimes from some of the chefs at other restaurants. That
over at the other restaurant,
yeah,
we have 4 burners.
right.
It's crazy. Here, we use every single burner that's utilized for us, whether we're sauteing or
doing prep work. and-
doing prep, sauteed. You know, we run lamb shank, we do pot roast, we've been doing everything here. Anything that the customers want, we're going to tend to and give it to them.
Now this is, I know that fan's working pretty good up here, but boy, I can tell you the smell right now inside the kitchen is fantastic with the wine and the garlic and, ooh, the shallot butter that we have.
Yeah, we're going to add a little shallot butter in here.
I'm going to have to talk to them outside and see what kind of wine we're going to pair with this, actually. We're going to,
Yeah.
you know, one of our segments called In Vino Veritas.
Then what we're going to do is add a little spinach in here. This is going to go for our chicken fig. And then we have a little balsamic glaze that we add in here to give it the...
Now, is that an aged balsamic vinegar, or is that
Yes,
a little glaze?
this is actually, it's a reduced balsamic that's nice and thick, that you don't spend a lot of the time doing it yourself because it takes, a tremendous amount of time to do it.
To bring it all down.
Great product. It's
Excellent.
expensive, but it's great. It works
Right.
for exactly what we're trying to do with the dish that we're cooking here.
Good. So, I know we see the staff coming around here. Again, everyone's looking at the food. Can't wait to get a bite in on this.
And then what we do to add into the chicken cabela, we add our little peas in at the end, just so they're not overcooking.
Now, where were you before this, Bill?
I was over at Brody's Pub in Peabody.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
I was with the Beer Works for numerous amount of years in Salem. And I was at 7th Street where I know Patty for over 10 years.
Excellent.
Just about 10 years.
Yeah. You got a well-rounded education in that business.
Yeah, I spent a little time. It's not about moving from place to place, but it's about learning different foods, and that's what it was for me. Why I left some places. I did the Italian end of it, the Mexican end of it, and just trying to broaden my horizon.
Right. And so many of those things that you learned are incorporated in the menu here.
Absolutely.
So it's a nice wide variety of items.
Yeah.
I see we have, vermicelli going in there? Or what
This is gemelli pasta.
Gemelli, yeah.
No, all we do is toss this together. Beautiful. We add a little parm in at the end.
Little Parmigiano Reggiano.
Here we go. And then this here for our chicken fig. We like to see us some spinach right up.
We got a nice spinach sauteing over here. Do you have garlic and shallots in that?
A little garlic, shallot butter.
I won't do that. I'll try some
I'm not
later.
going to show you this one.
While he sneaks off camera. We don't want to touch his food.
Hey.
Watch out, chef's coming back.
Okay, here we go. Then when we plate our cabela, everything's reduced in there nice. You got the beautiful mushrooms,
Show it right to
peas,
the camera.
spinach, prosciutto, Parmesan cheese.
That's professionally tossed. Don't try that at home. We don't want to have any of that end up on the floor.
I don't think this is going to last out in the dining room with you guys out there trying that.
Probably not.
And then what we do with our chicken fig.
What kind of potatoes you use for the mash?
We do mashed potato scratch every single day. It is
what kind of
whole peel white potatoes. Then we just put some cream, white pepper, garlic, salt, and white pepper in it. That's it.
Okay.
This is it. We drizzle
look
our
at that.